You thought I was going somewhere. I'm not leaving. But then, these are. Hi, I'm Gabby and welcome back to another edition of The Fragrantician, where on this channel we talk about nothing but fragrances. So in this edition it is a bye-bye to fragrances, a bye-bye, a declutter to fragrances that are no longer needed in my life, that they don't serve a purpose, and I'm not going to hold on to them. We don't hold on to things that we don't love, do we? But one man's trash is another man's treasure, or woman's, or person's, whoever. So, who knows? So the first one I'm talking about is an oldie but a goodie for some, but it's Gucci Rush. And for me, no, there's probably half of the bottle in here and I don't need it anymore. I used to wear it. It's not a vintage one. I've had it a few years, but it's not a vintage one. But it's just too fake for me. And you know me, I don't do fake, and the only thing that's fake on me are these. Yeah, and I had these in fashion before they were coming into fashion. So there we go, that proves to show how long ago and when it all started. This is just, no. Some people love it, they really do, and I do get why, but for me, it just doesn't work. Sorry Gucci Rush, but that's goodbye. Next one for me is the beloved Elizabeth Arden Red Door, and I've only used probably a smidgen of it in here, and this is like, it's nice, but it's just too intensely floral for me. Yes, can there be such a thing? And you know when you go into a toilet, this is going to sound really bad, and you smell potpourri in the toilets. This is what this smells like, and no, I don't like it. I love the bottle and it is iconic. And it's Red Door, and it's loved by many, and it's a 100 ml. But no, sorry, Red Door. Now this, Agent Provocateur Fatal Intense. This is nice, but this doesn't perform on my skin. And I do like to respray, I know. However, I've only used a smidgen, but I have used a lot of this, and I feel like I'm having to respray it every 2 to 3 hours. Yeah, and that's not good. 4 to 5, but 2 to 3, no. And I need that longevity there in the fragrance, just a bit more. And it's sweet. Some people say it's a little, probably about 25% DNA Angel. Maybe, but no, sadly no, bye-bye. Next one, matches my background, is Lalique Amethyst, and this is the exquise me. This is the exquise version, as we say in French. I thought I would love this. This was a blind buy a while ago now. And I don't like the way the berries are in this fragrance. It's a very berry-based fragrance, but it's that fragrance that is, the bottle is stunning, but it's that fragrance where the berries are just, I feel like they've been over-stewed, and it just doesn't, and on my skin, it doesn't really sit well. And I wanted to love it so much, and I wore it 3 days in a row, and it just get a little bit of dust off there. And it just didn't work. So bye-bye Amethyst by Lalique, the exquise version. Now this one, Capotine Graisse. Now, some people say it's a little bit like tender poison, but I've recently bought a similar version, and I think it's more refined and I think it's more elegant. Yes, exactly. I know, it is quite sharp, and I think my nose is changing, and the sharpness in here just doesn't gel with me compared to Rassasi Romance, where it is a slightly more creamier, and as it dries down, the dry down in that is really excellent. It's so exquisite, whereas the dry down in this, there isn't really a dry down, it's completely linear, so that sharpness remains, whereas in the Rassasi Romance, the sharpness is only there for about 2 or 3 minutes, 5 maximum, and then once it dries down, it's beautiful. So Capotine Graisse, so sorry, 90s iconic fragrance, but I'm not going to wear it, so it's going to be bye-bye. The next one is by J.Lo, and it is LA Glow, not the Miami Glow. I love that one. Now, Richard did like this fragrance, but I don't know why, but the berries again in this is, I don't know. I just don't know. I really didn't like it initially, but as I started to wear it, my thoughts changed. And again, the longevity on this is maximum 2 hours. Maximum, even maybe 1 hour. After 1 hour, and then it's just gone completely. No projection, no, a little bit of sillage, but really no projection. And I want a bit more projection from it as well as sillage, so no. Sorry J.Lo, but this one is a no-no. Miami Glow, yes. LA Glow, no. I'm not destined to go to LA, am I? Next one is not my cup of tea, and it's called My Cup of Tea, but it's not my cup of tea, and I wanted it to be my cup of tea, by the House of Brocard, which is, I believe, you've got to be careful, Russian brand. Now, it has the tea notes in there, but it needs a bit more sweetness. Yeah, my nose is changing, I'm telling you. It just needs a bit more sweetness. It needs a bit more backbone. It's a bit linear, and it's not incredibly long lasting with longevity. It doesn't have really much projection and sillage. This could be used as a room freshener, really. I mean, the bottle is beautiful, but there again, it looks like it's just been stuck on. You know, you could easily scratch at it. But, yeah, My Cup of Tea by Brocard, and this is the Sweet Home. And the reason why I purchased this is because I thought, oh, Sweet Home is going to be nice and cosy. And it's not really cosy. There's again a sharpness from the raspberry. Needs a bit of sweetness in there, or the berries need a bit of sweetness in there. And it is like drinking, you know, sharp tea without that bit of sugar. And I like a little bit of sugar in it, so sorry, Brocard, My Cup of Tea, just not my cup of tea. The next one is by Elizabeth Taylor, and it is called, I have to look at the name, Passion. See, it didn't ignite any passion within me. I did this once in a live a while back, and I opened it, unboxing, and it's just too aldehydic for me. Some people say, oh, it's like poison or it's like Lulu. I didn't get that at all. I just got aldehydes and nothing else really. It's just, I mean, the spray is lovely. Sorry, Elizabeth Taylor, this is just one Oscar that you're not going to win, so don't make a drama about it. Next one is by Nukes, and this is called Prodigieux le Parfum, and this is a summery scent. It doesn't last. It's nice. Again, a lot of these fragrances bar a few just don't last. And, you know, performance is something I do look for in a fragrance. So it's lovely. It's lovely after you've been to the beach and you just want to apply something. But this one, again, it's nice. And as I say, you can wear it after you've been to the beach and you're going for a night out to a nice bar, and it has a holiday feel. But I'm not really into holiday feel fragrances. No, I'm not, sorry. So, Nuxe Prodigieux le Parfum, bye-bye. Now this next one is a surprise for many, and it is Swiss Arabian Shagaf Oud. And I'm scared to spray it, but I will. The praline combined with the oud, that chop, I don't like it. I try and I try and I try. It's just too strong, it's just too overpowering. I sprayed 2 sprays of this. Oh my God, it's one of the longest lasting scents in the collection. And I don't know, ouds have to work in a certain way for me, and this just doesn't. So bye-bye Swiss Arabian Shagaf Oud. The next one is by The Body Shop, and it's called Kahaya. And this was meant to be a dupe for Alien, or similar, not a dupe, sorry. Similar vibe to Alien, but no projection, no longevity, no sillage, lasted about an hour on my skin, if that. Who wants a fragrance like that? No, we don't. And it's a white floral, but Body Shop, gosh no, I expected so much better from it, so much better. It says nature's rare and precious aromas captured in a scent. Precious aromas, well, it was like spraying fresh air. The next one is by Michael Kors, and it is called Wanderlust, and this is a nice fragrance, but I just don't need it. It's not really my jam. You know, it's your typical floral, fruity, nice scent. Dare I say generic? I don't know, but no, Michael Kors Wanderlust. It's bright as effervescent. I didn't like really the dry down though. I think that's what I didn't like, so no. Sorry Michael Kors. Wanderlust, I'm just not lusting over this. The next one is again a holiday scent, and it's Britney Spears, one of the fantasy line. It is Island Fantasy. I always think of Island in the Stream when I say that. I like it, but the watermelon in this bothers me. It bothers me, and it smells like L'Impératrice by D&G, and that scent I didn't like either. And again, only an hour on my skin, so this is just like a freshen up. This isn't one to, no, this isn't a special occasion scent. This is just everyday grab and go, and I don't really do grab and go scents. I'm not like that. I have to pick my scent to match my mood, to match my personality for the day, to match how I feel, and yeah, this just isn't doing it. So sorry Britney Spears, for this scent it's a no. The next one is Black Excess, and this is not the older version, it's the newer version. I don't know, I have 3 bottles of the older version of the Black Excess, so I don't need a new version. Those are going to last me till the day I die probably. So no, so this could go to somebody else who does love it, and I just think no. And so this Black Excess, although the bottle is beautiful, by Paco Rabanne, this newer bottle and version, and I think it's been reformulated, I like it, and it smells just the same really as the older one, but no, I'm going to get rid of it. It's just cluttering up there and needs a declutter. Carolina Herrera 212 Sexy, and this again was a blind buy. And I bought it because I was looking for a candy floss or cotton candy scent. And this has it. This has that sweet cotton candy floss scent. But it's not really my kind of vibe. It's not. I'm still searching for that perfect one. I've tried it in La Petite Robe Noire Intense, but again there's got blueberry in it. I'm looking for a scent which has that realistic candy floss, that realistic cotton candy. This combined with the other notes just doesn't do it for me. I'm looking at 4160 Tuesdays on the New York 1955, because that sounds quite like my vibe with the sweet candy floss cotton candy vibe. But this one, no. And again, the performance is okay. It's about, the longevity is about 3 hours, and the sillage is slightly moderate. So it's okay, but I don't know. It's just cluttering up and I don't need it. So I'm sorry, Carolina Herrera, that's another bye-bye. The next one is an Alien flanker, the Eau Extraordinaire, and the reason why do you know what? For me, the Alien OG, the original, and Essence Absolute are the only two I really love. I don't need to buy any more Alien flankers. No, a lot of people know how I feel at the moment about Mugler fragrances, and especially with the new Alien Goddess. I'm not going to get that. That could be a whole different video I could talk about. So this, no. I just, out of the flankers that I have, Fusion I like. This just did not work for me. This is a 30 ml. And this, you could use all year round. It is nice in spring and summer, but no. Alien Essence Absolute. And it's got neroli in it, and I do like neroli, but I've got other neroli based scents. Why do I need this? No. Bye-bye. Now this is by Cacharel. Dinky little 30 ml, which I thought I was going to like. And I didn't really, and I'll tell you why. It smells similar to Black Opium, but in my opinion, this is Cacharel Amour Amour for Forbidden Kiss. It's 30 ml. And in my opinion, the original Black Opium reigns on this, I think. I do. Just my opinion, just my opinion. And I mean, it's a gorgeous little bottle there, it really is. But I think that, I don't know, I don't need it. I'm going to wear Black Opium. So, bye-bye Cacharel Amour Amour Forbidden Kiss. Versace Crystal Noir. Now Versace, I just think this has that coconut vibe in it, even though I don't know if there is coconut in it, but that's all I smell. And it just irritates my nose, and it's just a 30 ml, and I haven't used too much, but it's just not doing it for me. Coconut, I don't even know if someone tell me if there's coconut in this or not, but I don't. There's white florals, I think, in this as well. But no, sorry Versace, but this, I'm not a big fan of Versace fragrances. I think this is the only one that I have. No, I do have a red jeans and blue jeans in my collection, which I do like those, but this one, no. Sorry, bye-bye. Jean Paul Gaultier Classic, the original. Too powdery, too not for me, too not, doesn't gel with me, just does not sing for me. The bottle sings for me, but the fragrance doesn't. It is, pull the little stopper off. Yeah, it's just, it's a fragrance I've said that people need in their collection, or need to try, no, not in their collection, they need to smell and try, need to sniff whether it's them or not. It's not for me. The only Jean Paul Gaultier I like is a flanker from the Scandal, which is so Scandal. Didn't like the La Belle original. I'm not going to waste my money on La Belle Le Parfum, the flanker to that. No, sorry. This is a classic, but it's just got to go. Sometimes the classics don't work, and this one doesn't. Next one is another classic, and it's Lolita Lempicka, the original version, but it's a reformulated version, and boy, it does not. It doesn't stand up. It just does not stand up to the OG version, which the bottle was much more ornate and is that the word, ornate? I don't know, but I don't know. And even now, this makes my nose a little bit. No, there's licorice in this, so you have to like licorice, which I do like licorice. And there's star anise, which I do love star anise, but what the hell has happened to Lolita Lempicka? No, sorry. Lolita Land, yes. And the LM versions, yes. The original, well, if you're going to reformulate it, just don't do it. Bring out a new fragrance. And on a side note, if you're going to reformulate something, at least make it good. You know, Dior fragrances, when they do reformulate sometimes, they do get it on the nail and they do get it quite good, with a few exceptions, but just bring out another fragrance. The next one, Guerlain Champ d'Arôme, and the reason why I am getting, I mean, look at the spray on that. The reason why I'm getting rid of this is because it's just not my vibe anymore. It's just, our tastes all change. And I do love some vintage fragrances. And this I've had about 10 years or so. But no, it's just gave me a headache. That's what it did. And more than once. So bye-bye, Guerlain Champ d'Arôme. And finally, this one is a 10ml Floral Street Black Lotus. And this I so wanted to love. So wanted to love. But, I mean, it's only 10 mils and I've only sprayed it, I think, once or twice. This was a scrubber for me. This was an absolute scrubber, and we're not talking about scrubbers on the street. We're talking about the scrubbers here. I mean, the bottle here is lovely. You think, oh my God, it's so and vampy, gothic, it ticked all the boxes. But I don't know if it's the saffron in this, but it just, I just didn't like it. And it's too much. Very much a unisex fragrance, very much masculine as well as feminine. But if I was going to put this on another spectrum, I would put it on a masculine side. I should have bought Chypre Sublime. Yes, I should have bought that one, but I didn't. I didn't, because I had a little sample of that one. And I had a little 1.2ml sample of this. And I thought, I'm just going to get the 10ml, because I really like that 1.2ml. But then my nose changed again. And no, sorry, Floral Street Black Lotus, it's just too much. Just too much, so has to go. Bye-bye. So that was a huge fragrance I'm decluttering. So sometimes fragrances in your life just need to go. They just, they just don't belong with me. And I think that if you're holding on to something that you're not going to use, it's just cluttering up, and I don't need that anymore. So you've been watching another edition of The Fragrantician, and as I've always said, life is a celebration. So if you want to do something, do it now. Until the next time, I'll see you all in the next edition.